Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 3 or 4 replay. On bottom right side as orange Abbasid Dynasty, we have Beasty. On top left side as the pink Jeanne d'Arc, we have a foreign name. Jeanne d'Arc the peasants will be building some infrastructure, while orange is eyeing for some berries. When it comes to resources on the map, we do have both deer deposits relatively close by for orange, while pink's a bit farther away, but both in the back safer. And the coin and stone is all pretty close to each other, so there's quite a bit of coin and stone for Jeanne d'Arc to utilize in this region. Over here, wood is pretty close to each other for Abbasid, as well as right here. And some up here. And it looks like a lot of the other Abbasid resources are a little bit spread apart. Of course, they do have access to one of the most powerful economic benefits, the Golden Age Tier 1. Plus 50% gathering rate of all resources is very, very significant. Jeanne d'Arc will likely go for Royal Knights, like any other Frenchman. And we do have the Culture Wing now being researched. The Culture Wing will give them cheaper and faster research. With the preservation knowledge is actually the least common of all the wings, I would say. We'll probably see the military wing next age. You may want to go for a faster age 3 in order to get out the camel riders as an anti-cavalry tool against the French. School of Cavalry is almost complete. And the Culture Ring's almost complete as well. Last of these berries being claimed on up. And orange does find some more sheeple there. Finding a good number of sheep. About 12 live sheep right there. Pink looks like it has less. And Pink Scout did not find many sheep this game, so Pink is going to be a bit behind on sheep, in which the Abbasid player does have better berries, so this is going to be much better for orange when it comes to that situation. You now have some Royal Knight on the field right there for some harassment. Orange is also eyeing for a round of stone there. A single round of stone. I'm a bit confused about that. An arrow slit. He's going for an arrow slit somewhere. Over here. Okay, so he went for a round of stone simply for a single arrow slit research. That's pretty uncommon. Oh, Jeanne d'Arc is one for the way of the bow. That's also pretty uncommon. She, of course, acts as a bit more powerful archer, getting a bit more damage versus a light melee. Her attack speed is a little bit slower than archers. Like, archers are 1.5, right? She does also have 200 health, 5 range, pretty much standard. No armor, so she is light ranged. We do now have the survival techniques style being researched, or now being engaged by Jeanne d'Arc. We now do have a fast castle military wing now being researched, which will give him access to boot camp as well as composite bows, as well as medic center, which is not going to be useful because people hardly heal the stuff. We do now have Boomba now down, but it's a little bit close to the tree, so may have trouble being collected up there. Jeanne d'Arc's eyeing for a secondary town center here. The fast castle versus eco for Jeanne d'Arc. We haven't seen any consecrated buildings just yet. We don't have any charges just yet. Going to fast forward a little bit, since both players are eye for a bit of eco. We got the scout and Royal Knight pushing forward. Bit of walls going on up. More of the research now be coming in for the Abbasid player. Let's see. Wave of Bow still gives access to Jeanne Riders and Jeanne Champions, right? You have champions or riders. Riders are anti-crossbow, while champions are anti-spearmen. Both will be somewhat useful. We do not got a pair of camels on the field. Maybe champions be a little bit better. Out of the way, she's still probably a bit far away from leveling up. She does still have access to her Divine Arrow ability, giving 40 damage to a single target, which can be probably very useful to deal some damage to the camel riders, but camel riders have a large amount of health pool. They don't have a barracks going on up, going for some spearmen, hardened spearman upgrade on the way. Broad Knight hasn't taken any damage yet so far. Now I do have the hardened spearman upgrade on the way. We do got the level 2 wood research. Full barracks back there, and more palisade walls. We have a lancer and camel riders pushing forward. Got some spearmen for defense. No arrow slits. No she just concentrated the town center. Eyeing for still some more eco. They see the camel base composition. Try to see if she should go for riders. What if riders skip bonus damage versus ranged like other horsemen, or they just only bonus damage versus crossbows? I think they only get bonus damage versus crossbows. And again, so the camel units now she's starting to see. Maybe a good idea to go for champions. She could try eye for mass champions. Guild Hall going on up now. She needs to use Divine Arrow there. Does use Divine Arrow. One Camel Lancer does go down. And I got the Lancers over here. Not Camel Lancers, Camel Riders. Got some Spearmen getting good damage there. Lancers getting some good hits on these villagers. Gonna lose some of these villagers. Over here, we've got the riders moving around, spearmen moving tow. Over here, got the Royal Knight now engaging, take out some of these villagers. Scouts still alive as well. Looks like take out one of the villagers. Ink's coach so far killed 2 villagers game, while Orange has killed all 5. Guild Hall now being resumed. Villagers are collecting up these berries. They do need to get out of this region. May does get a villager kill there. Very nice. Over here, we do have now the scout being forced away by the lancer. Orange so far has claimed no relics, even though he's been having pretty sizable age advantage. Those is going to be picking up relics now because the sacred site is being touched. One relic, 2 relics have been picked up by Orange. We got a Lancer over here. Guild Hall has been still on the default food. Conspiracy gets some damage on that Knight or Lancer. The other town center has been consecrated. And now that the Lancer does go down, a number of spearmen are here. Scout looks like I'm to body block the Lancer. Lancer looks just trying to escape on out of there. Does ghost a little bit. As the last of this food is being obtained. So Pink will need an eye for some farms relatively soon. Multiple relics now being brought on back by the imams. He has picked up every single relic. Every single relic that is in his hands. It's not stored away safely yet. We got 5 Lancers on the field, 2 more Scouts on the way, and 1 Camel Lancer for Orange, while Pink has gone for just a good number of Spearmen. Spearman push way forward, trying to get another opportunity. Does get some great damage around those Lancers, taking out. Goes for Lulu, gotta keep his distance. Jeanne d'Arc is somewhere. Jeanne d'Arc is way over here. Does find the Imam here. No Lulu. 4 rocks have been safely stored away right here, but it's actually a little bit exposed. Those could be grabbed. Jeanne d'Arc push her way forward. Could get some divine shots, divine arrows. We got additional towns that are now being pulled by Orange. Now got our Imam push way forward. Iron for Lulu. No spear brace there. Going for another Wolo. Takes out one of the Imams there. Takes out another villager there. Trying to torch down this mosque. Gets good damage there. Another pair of Lancers push way forward, and Jeanne d'Arc starting to fall back. Jeanne d'Arc has no Monk of the Field. She's not going to try to contest the relics. Just contest their lives. Impossible not being reached by the Abbasid Dynasty player, realizing his opponent just has Spearmen on the field. Good idea to go for some archers. And also going for some textiles. Jeanne d'Arc's probably pretty close to aging up or leveling up. I still think champions would be best for her. We're seeing some Arbaleteers now being put on the field, as well as some men-at-arms. So if you go for men-at-arms, maybe a good idea to go for the, what's it called? Riders to engage potential crossbow counters. Up north, we do now have, looks like a couple of Lancers engaging a Spearman. He's going to try to aim for those deer, eyeing for a large number of palisade walls as well. Villager's a little bit exposed. Orange does spot this. One villager does go down. And looks like more is going to go down as well. Doing the damage there, got some not mercenary crossbows. Arbaleteers not being pulled out. And some deer got a bit dispersed there. Jeanne d'Arc received a bit of damage there. She can use Divine Restoration. Probably a good idea just to get it on cooldown like that. More gold now being seized. More walls still going up. We still got a pair of Lancers up here. Oh, do you have some Spearmen in the region? Oh, and Jeanne d'Arc, I think, just leveled up. And she has gone for the champion, so now can pull out some free man-at-arms. Needs more population space. I'm going to get them out. There we go. Probably good idea to use that immediately. There's a round of champions. You can always deploy more at keeps. Crossbows getting some hits there onto the Lancers, and do now the second site being decaptured by a orange scout. A number of villagers now getting hit here. Got the man-at-arms trying to engage the Lancers. Got a couple Arbaleteers mixed on in. Scout falling on back there. Pink's trying to push her way forward once again. She's a little bit wounded. Does have a number of shots with Divine Arrow. She still retains the bonus versus light melee, but her base damage is much higher now. Belgium's now getting hit. Trying to run towards his Arbaletiers. Let's take out a number of the Lancers. The rest of these walls are going on up now. We do not got the Veteran Spearman Research on the way for Orange, and we've got Siege Engineers, and as well as melee armor for Pink. Lancers still giving the run around. One Lancer does go down. Pink is eyeing for a good number of crossbows, eyeing for Mangonel now. The French man arms will be useful for the composite bowman. Does lose a couple of villagers there. Orange now eyeing for some Guillaumes as well. He's gaining a number of spearmen. Well, at the current time, he doesn't actually need any spearmen. He's going for his own Mangonel. He may be deploying out with using his free improved siege engineers. Yes, he is. Now over here, we do have another Lancer engaging. Goes to be mass shank. Mangonel getting some good fire support there. We'll lose another villager. May lose some more. Nope, does not. Pink's starting to fall back there. Got a couple of Mangonels here. Mangonel finds a decent volley there on the Spearman. There's still a good number of Arbaletiers. We've got a big spread formation there. We've got the Restoration just utilized there. Can use the passive there to improve the range resistance of the Arbaletiers against these archers. The what, +5 range armor? Yes, it would. It would basically nullify all the damage of an archer because right now they do 9 damage. Arbaletiers would have would have 7 range armor, so they only take 2 damage each per arrow. Getting some good damage there on the Guillaume. The Guillaume's taking out a good number of those spearmen at the moment. Well, Jeanne at level this level, she would take 50% less range damage. And those archers do basically no damage. Guillaume's getting ripped apart. For more Arbaletiers can go, and she's going for more man-at-arms now. His one does have a good number of crossbows on the field, so those Mangonels will be useful. Just getting out a second one now. The villagers now trying to shank these units. Getting some good damage. And the villagers are going to be shanking these units. Just denying quite a bit of economic time. And as the last archer has 1 health and does get shanked. Now gotta keep going on up for Orange. More swing goals there, and now got the Red Palace in a very defensive, good central location. Also want to secure up this 1,000 gold deposit. You have a trade post there, and think about the French economic benefits. It gets +1 gold per second when the traders are active, in which makes it very, very useful regardless of distance of the trade. So we don't have to see max trade route. Just putting some trade posts over here, getting a handful of them early on would not hurt. Let's start eyeing for the secondary economies. You're gonna be hear me open a drink. My apologies. They actually make a whole lot of sound. Got a massive assault here by Orange. Trying to hit those villagers who try and build the Red Palace. Red Palace may get interrupted there. No Arbaleteer. No passive from the Arbaleteers. There's the passive there. A little bit late. The Red Palace is almost complete. One villager remains. No, down, just needs 40 more health. That takes no time. And there's the Red Palace there. If he gets the Red Palace quick with garrison, the Spring Guards could have gone down. Most of the Spring Guards have already gone down. Crossbows now push way forward. Jeanne d'Arc. I wonder if she gets still the blast cannon if she's set the next stage, or does she get a different weapon? Oh, Divine Arrow can be used on siege weapons. Not bad. Same bit of damage there. They have 125 health. That could help them finish off a Spring Guard. Spring Guards do how much damage? 100 and... Well, they do also get affected by ranged upgrades. Potentially just 100 damage versus siege weapons. They do also... So in theory, mixing that along with the Divine Arrow could allow Jeanne d'Arc to two-shot an opposing Spring Guard with just one of her own. Now the trade ring going on up. He's eyeing for that rather than the economic wing. The trade ring will of course allow him to get some very powerful traders. After all, I think the Abbasid trade benefits are some of the most powerful in the game. They get what, plus 55% in research? Yeah, plus 55%, and as well as costing 2/3 of the price. So they're cheaper and also incredibly powerful. It's also going for the pretty rare medical center research. That must be a mistake. Though then again, he does have a keep here. He may be going for a bit of health regen there. We do now the stirrups, so a crossbow stirrups now being researched, as well as the cannon placement on probably the Red Palace. Yes, no, actually going for some Jeanne's champions. Not bad. Jeanne's champions. Oh, did they get a discount? I thought they cost like 200. Now they cost 250 unless it's consecrated. No, it's not consecrated. No, it is consecrated. That's why it's costs less. So 150 for Jeanne's champions. Excellent for the spearman, which he is not really fighting against a whole lot, but they do get all the benefits being near Jeanne. As well as with that research giving him plus 20% health and damage. They should also stack up quite well with elite army tactics. Going to push his way forward. Got this keep going on up. Got a round of walls going on up as well. Out of archers and crossbows he's fighting against, may have been better go for the Jeanne's riders. Archer does, or spearman does go down there, does break the area there. Maybe it'll torch down some of these stone walls. 30 health is pretty easy to torch down, but 9 to engage it. Does have access to siege engineers, which so a siege tower could give him a good hard point. Gold deposit being claimed up, second site being decaptured. I think the spearman should beat the crossbow. Be actually relatively close. More stone walls going on up. Arbiters push way forward. We've also got a spring golden placement on both the keep and the outpost. The outpost is also fortified. French cannon now pulled on out. Red Palace. Running this 8, Jeanne's champions in the field with 3 more on the way. A 2-man arms. I'm curious, what is the guild hall currently collecting? Gold. Guild hall for a stone collection does combo quite well with the palace. Taking some damage there, starting to fall back. Trying to engage, get some spearmen down. Jeanne must be pretty close to leveling up. I wonder what she gets when she levels up again. Is it grenades or hand cannon if she's the ranged variant? Guess we'll find out soon enough. We do see a large number of trebuchets not being blown up by the Abbasid player. Orange gonna move around. Pink's eyeing for an outpost here. Villager finds a spring gold bolt. We do have a number of camel archers here. They do bonus damage just light melee. They also have pretty decent base damage, but however the range is not great. Those getting hit there. Divine arrow on top of one of the spring golds. Jeanne d'Arc could try to finish it off. Her base damage is actually not bad. The spring golds only have 10 of range armor, so the 16 base damage there makes so she does 6 damage per shot when near a camel archer. Arbiteer's now activated pass there, has no passes enabled. It's an AoE effect for the passive effect of all nearby Arbiteers. Jeanne d'Arc has been redeployed. Outpost does go down. How close is she leveling up again? She's almost leveled up. So let's see. The free cannon's probably a good idea, but the extra champions wouldn't be half bad. And there we go. And to rally to armsmen is available. And she goes for the cannon. And her current armament is Markswoman. It's a giant hand cannoneer, so she carrying an arquebus, does bonus damage ability 7 tile range. Jeez. She should also greatly have increased attack speed for all nearby units, which is quite significant. She should do that right next to all the Arbiteers. Not all of them in range. The back ones can move on forward and use the forward ones passives for the increased range and armor. Bombard is now engaged in the keep. She's getting some good damage there, and receiving some good damage. She can use 2 armsmen in order to get out in free cannon and champions. She should still be effective. +3 red. What the hell? That must be bugged. She should be able to be affected by chemistry. She may still get affected by ranged upgrades. Does do plus the 200 versus buildings, plus 10 versus infantry. That's not bad. Her attack speed still hand cannoneer range. It'll plink away against these walls. And if 7 tile range, that's actually a decent amount of range. It's pretty hard to actually kill her at that point in time. She's able to even outrange crossbows, so she can't just simply be focused down. Does she sell a Divine Arrow? Divine Blast now. Deals 150 damage. Ooh, that actually gets a pretty sizable upgrade, doesn't it? And 150 damage? That can, assuming if it ignores armor, that could one-shot the Spring Golds. Even if it does ignore the Spring Golds, it will one-shot the Spring Golds. So now she's an anti-Spring Gold tool. Kicked off. I think people are underestimating the range variant. There's passive there. Doesn't use the Valor's Inspiration just yet. Right now, Orange's army is very, very pathetically small at the moment. He has a large amount of resources. Why is he not building a larger army? Not for a large number of hand cannoneers. He needs more production structures. He's having trouble maxing out. We got to keep firing away as well as this outpost. Archers gain some good damage there. They do have incendiary arrows, as well as boot camp. Jeanne d'Arc has received quite a bit of damage there. Does take out one of the Spring Golds there. The Spring Golds take another Spring Gold out. Jeanne d'Arc taking a bit of damage. Needs to fall back. Divine Restoration can be useful as healing. Does get a Fairy Cannon. Archer's push forward. Does use Divine Restoration there, getting some nice AoE healing. Mangonels push forward, complete through this formation. Mangonels taking some damage. Needs to focus on this one here. But the medical sense is no longer up, so no longer gets free health with Jeanne. And Jeanne d'Arc does go down. It's expensive to replace her, like 1,000 gold right now. Takes out another Mangonel there. Very good. All the Mangonels are down. Arbaletiers. Once it passes, he has some passive off cooldown. He needs a small number of passives. Does affect all nearby units. So now they're firing away. They have increased attack speed thanks to stirrups, as well as a large amount of range armor there. These guys are doing what? Well, the Hank are doing 13 damage, while these guys do have 8 armor, so they're doing 5 damage per hit against Arbaletiers. Not a whole lot, honestly. And they do manage to fall back there. Got Siege Works now complete, improving the health and armor of the Jeanne d'Arc siege. All 6 sites captured by Jeanne d'Arc. She's a little bit low in gold. How's the guild hall? Has 4,000 gold in it. She doesn't need to withdraw it immediately. When her reserve gets down to 0, then she can click the button there and top off her reserves. In fact, bar in the stone, probably very, very close to actually potentially get a wonder out. Has quite a bit of food and wood. Could go for just a good number of spearmen and maybe just archers. Go for a bit of spam. Points a little bit low. His opponent doesn't go for mass archers, going for Jeanne d'Arc's champions. Maybe not that important right now. They would be a bit more beefier than regular men-at-arms, that's for sure. Let's see. I don't see any Jeanne's champions over there. Pushing down some outposts. I'm not sure where Jeanne's champions. Oh, they are at. Oh, plus 11 damage. Look at that. They're right now looking pretty good. Because their damage right now is 27. That's not bad. Now I've got bloodlines now being researched, which I think should improve Jeanne d'Arc. Not sure where Jeanne d'Arc's at the moment. These Arbaletiers probably want to avoid any engagement fight with Jeanne d'Arc because they get quite a bit increased attack speed there. The elite camel archer could be picked off. Elite camel archer has been picked off. And she does get affected by it. She doesn't have as much health as a melee variant, but still, 675 health is still quite hard to kill for something that has 7 range and 66% of the range resist. Does he use Divine Blast? No, she's out of loud charges there, making good use of her abilities. Does have the Valorous Inspiration there. 20 seconds of increased attack speed by 35 seconds, put Whistling Arrow to shame. Got another Arbaletiers here, going for Guillaume's, not a good idea against Jeanne d'Arc's current composition. There's Valorous, the Valor. Greatly increased attack speed. These Arbaletiers are having really good attack speed. Guillaume's push way forward. The Arbaletiers do have 10 melee armor. The Guillaume's right now have 18 damage, so they actually don't hit very hard against these Arbaletiers, thanks to Gamberson. And now fighting against the Red Palace there. The Red Palace were required. The Red Palace does have a range of 10. The Bombards have a range of 10 as well, so the Red Palace will annihilate the Bombards. In fact, this one almost got fully destroyed there. Orange sign for another keep. Orange just lost his mining camp there. Well, not the orange mining camp still there. The village is just idle. And some 50 damage there on the Orange's forces. Hand-Cannoneers are just getting some 50 damage there. But the elite Arbaletiers can get, of course, more range than the Hand-Cannoneers. But they do have more range. Hand-Cannoneers do have a range of, what, 4.5? Or just 4, and the Arbaletiers right now have a range of 5 and get up to 6 with a passive. Jeanne d'Arc is taking quite a bit of use there. You can use Divine Restoration, maybe a good idea to go right there and get Divine Restoration off. Mangonel does go down to the Red Palace. The Red Palace annihilates siege weapons. Got passives there. Bombards firing away, passive are active. Making so these archers are basically not very useful versus the Arbaletiers. More batteries not being pulled on the field. He does have improved armor, so the Red Palace doesn't annihilate the battery rams, but got a good number of spring bolts here, and the French cannon needs to start engaging them as well. Jeanne d'Arc's weapon is ranged. The blast cannon melee variant does do siege. Got Spearman here, and there's of course just a good number of Spring Bolts there for defense. Got a number of stone walls going on up. Maybe Iron Force. It's a stone tower, then you can get your mountain units, your range units atop the wall. You get range resist as well as siege resist, as well as increased range of 2 tiles. If Pink deploys out a siege tower and gets up there, the Arbiters could have potentially up to 8 range on top of walls, and even outrange even long bowmen. Right now, the Keep us taking quite a bit of damage there. Jeanne d'Arc has gone down. Jeanne d'Arc is pretty low in gold. I want to take a look at the guild holes. Got the Gilon's Spearman straight forward. There's more Arbiters on the guild here, as well as a handful of Spearman. Gold still being seized right there. Those are the last gold deposits on the map. Orange going for a good number of traders. I'm curious what the trade resources are looking like. Orange trying to make a counterattack. Go back here, and has all the trade research, so he has some of the best traders in the entire game, and cheap. But there is a trade post spawn more in the center there, so his trade route's not very long. Granted, his traders are pretty cheap. I'm curious how much it is. Just click on one, get back over here. Oh yeah, that is not a large amount of resources. Yeah, he got unlucky with his placement. You can see it's in the middle, while Pink's more off the side. Pink can get some decent traders, and the passive gold generation is always effective. Lightweight being construction not being flown field. Let's keep receiving a bit of damage. Jeanne d'Arc has been redeployed on the field. And let's take a look at the Guild Hall. Guild Hall has been recently withdrawn, very, very recent. Got 5,000 gold in the bank, on the bank. Another key being pulled out of here, just help him secure up his flanks. And you can always use a Guild Hall to collect the stone as well, which does combo quite well with the Red Palace. However, he does need the gold generation from the Guild Hall at the moment. He could take this opportunity as quite a bit of stone or gold and wood right now. And maybe go for a small number of traders. 10 can go a long way. And it'd be a great supplementary force when we have no other gold sources. Orange right now has 140 civilians, so he has a bit too many. Going for a large number of archers, spearmen, spearing golds, guillaumes, battering rams. They have a trash force, a low quality force, while magenta or pink has nearly twice the army value in the significantly higher quality of the arbiters and a good chunk of spearmen. And going for more battering rams herself. Red Palace now seeing massive damage, and Pink's been doing a good job of cleaning the sacred sites there. I wonder if the Consecrate stays in effect even if the Red Palace goes down. It does go down there, and Consecrate appears to be still in effect. Jeanne d'Arc does take a bit of damage there, could use the blast fire there. 150 damage, how, of course with boot camp, maybe a one-shot of group archers, I don't know the AoE effect. I'm gonna try to bring up the mod tools and take a look at that. Trebuchet is engaged and gets a good damage on the Red Palace. Smear Force falling back. Red Palace seems damaged. Of course, it only takes some wood to repair it on up. Archers push forward. Now it's probably a good idea to use passives. And maybe a little bit conjure. You can just grab a couple of them and use passives there, and then we'll have the AoE effect on them all. Battering rams now pushing forward, engaging the keep. Jeanne d'Arc finds a Mangonel there. Mangonels do have 30 range armor. She does have damage of 42, so she does put damage. Got a Holy Cannonball there. It's a little bit different than the Holy Hand Grenade. That's what the blast cannon variant of her should use. A Holy Hand Grenade. Just count to 3. 1, 2, 5. Villagers trying to push on the battering rams there. Arbaletiers getting some good damage there. Some of these villagers getting hit now. More damage onto the battering ram. Good damage on those forces there. Got a very large number of battering rams. Battering rams are very population efficient. They're one population each, so you can get a good number of them rolling. And rolling they are. 14 battering rams now applied by Jeanne. Got a number of elite horsemen and camel archers pushed along the flank. Camel archers, they only cost food and wood, so they are technically a trash unit, but they actually do have decent damage. That keeps going down. And I also got a number of Jeanne's champions. Jeanne's champions are increasingly a bit more effective the longer the game goes on, since his opponent doesn't have as much gold. So that's actually have quite a bit of gold reserve right now, so probably something a little bit more expensive. But spearmen, the Gilons will get annihilated by the Arbaletiers' bonus damage. Horsemen now push way forward. Of course, the townsfolk do have their own Arbaletier emplacement. And he's trying to raid his opponent's base, but there's no traders to raid. So this raid's not going to be that effective. He's slowly getting whittled down by the Arbaletier emplacements. And if he loses a good number of villagers, he can just eye for traders to replace them. Mass horseman push way forward. That's perfect counter to the Arbaletiers. Very, very nice. Red Palace is here. He needs to actually garrison the Red Palace. Red Palace is garrisoned by nothing. The villagers should garrison up, and that would annihilate the horsemen. Got a battering ram push way forward over here. Got orange seasoned wood there. His trader's also providing a little bit of extra wood. And right now, pink is actually low in food. As just mass Arbaletier and spearmen. Spearmen are good for those horsemen, which are the counter to his Arbaletiers. And plus, spearmen are just decent. Spearmen makes an excellent front line for any ranged force. They're cheap, they're spammable, and they counter their the units that they're protecting. Spearmen trying to pursue these horsemen. We got these horsemen up there. Finds a number of villagers. They're just collecting wood, which is still important for pink. It's also low in wood. Guild Hall is running, getting a bank of gold. Second side didn't decapture. Oh, that was Jeanne d'Arc being redeployed to the battlefield. They're trying to torch down these battering rams. Just got a good number of horsemen here. Pink sign to go forward. Does have 7 battering rams in the field somewhere. The Red Palace has its weapons up and going. Trying to torch down these battering rams, losing a number of these villagers, and the spearmen in the region also going down. And the battering rams, the one battering ram remains. Does go take it out there by the spearmen. Last of the spearmen do go down. He should be able to protect himself from now on. Arbaletiers pushing forward, another round of spearmen. Got horsemen charge the way forward. Spearmen gains some good damage. Arbaletiers set us up and away. Spearmen gains some free shots on in. Gains some good damage there. Horsemen charging the way up north. King's batteries push way forward. Hitting some obstruction would be very useful. Abbasid player right now has 50 military units versus 101. King has lost a good number of villagers. Has not a lot of wood. And I still say going for a number of traders wouldn't be half bad. But right now, either going for food or wood is very important for Jeanne d'Arc. She does have quite a bit of gold in the bank. Got a French cannon now blown out from the 2 arms. Apparently just sitting there. He's given order. And we've got a number of spearmen over here who also need to be given orders. Orange time for a keep here. There's potentially a breach here. French can now engage some infrastructure. More of the Abbasid archers not being put on the field. More crossbows, arbaletiers between 4. John Arc has plenty of health. Now the passives there greatly improving his capability to fight those archers. And there is the increased attack speed aura now. Improving those arbaletiers get incredibly high attack speed. All 6 has been captured by Jeanne d'Arc once again. Orange is out of military units whatsoever. I think Orange casting GG. It's Android saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.